In this lesson, we will discuss NumPy ndarray data types. Here I have written that each ndarray has its own data type and how to set and inspect the data type. Means how we can check the data type and how we can set the data type. So with the help of few examples, I will explain to you these 2 points. So first of all, we are going to discuss each ndarray has its own data type. What is the meaning of this? Keep in mind that we are learning NumPy. So first of all, you have to import NumPy as NP. So import NumPy as NP. And example 1 is the first variable, which is equal to np.array, and then we have 3 elements 20, 30 and 40. This is example 1. If you want to print example 1, then you will see this is the array. In this array we have 3 elements 20, 30 and 40. If you want to see the data type, which type of data this array has, so this is the code: print example1 dot d type. Keep in mind, you do not have to write down data type, only you have to write down d type. So here I have written a comment that Python assigns the data type. So this is the same example, but here we are going to check the data type. When we will run this code, you will see integer, and we already know that these are integers. Moving on to the example 2, this is the second variable and the name is example2 is equal to, or initialize np.array. Here we have a float data type. See, these elements are in the decimal 20.2, 30.6 and so on. So if you want to check the data type, you have to write down print whatever name is your variable. Here our variable is example2.d type. So here you will see it's float. Right? So this is the concept of the first sentence, that each ndarray has its own data type. Move on to example number 3. Here I says that we can tell Python the data type. Suppose this is example 3 or this is the variable 3 as well, and this is the elements. So here it is integers 10, 11, 12, 13. But here I have mentioned that I want the result in integer. So print example 3. See here, d type equal to np integer. When we will run, you will see these elements and these are already integer. But here I have mentioned that we can tell Python. So come to the fourth example. These are again the same elements. Why I have written 2 times? I want to show you the difference. This is integer and we know this is the integer, and the output is 10, 11, 12 and 13 in the form of integers. But here these are integers. I say I want the result in float. We can tell Python the data type. So see, if I run this example 4, so we will get 10.0, 11 point. This represents the decimal and this is the float data type. So see the difference between these two. This is already integer and we want an integer, so it is integer. This is integers, we want the output in the form of float data type. So you have to write down here d type is equal to np.float. So output is float. See, instead of 10 we have 10.0. This represents decimal. Move on to the example number 5. Here I said we can use force to float into integer and vice versa. If it is a float, you want to see the output in the form of integer, yes, you can do. These are the integers. D type means data type is equal to np integer. So what will be the output? It will drop the decimal. See, 10, 11, 12 and 13. It will drop the decimal and only you will get the integer. So we can use force to float, right? These were floats and we said we want an integer and we got it, and this vice versa. These are the integers, we want the result in the form of float. So here you have to mention and run it. You will see 10.0, 11.0 and so on. So these are the float and our output is in the form of integer. These are integers and our output is in the form of float. Yes, you can force. you can use the force function. Okay, the last is, see here, this is integer and we said here that we want the output in the form of float. Now if you want to see the data type of this example 6, when we will run it, you will see it is float. Though these are integers, but by force we said we want the result or output in the form of float, so its data type will be float now. I hope this is clear. Please practice it. Make your own elements, 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, and practice it. If still any point is not clear, you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.